Hiya, and welcome back to Heroes Advent, the game that teaches us that, I cannot think of anything. I cannot think of anything. The game that teaches us that a giant sword is a great method to defeat someone. I can't think of anything. Anyways, let's just hop right in. After heading to the lobby, Cody led you to the elevator, which you took last time to get to the Sky Garden. Huh, so this leads to Alaric's office? I think so. I vaguely remember that it's below the garden. I wonder what sort of place it's going to be. Me too. You weren't really sure what you were expecting, but the place felt really identical to those administrative buildings you've been to before. The floor was essentially a big corridor divided into different wings, each with their own rooms lined with waiting chairs outside. You could see a lot of people sitting as they waited. Some appeared to be more impatient than the others. There's a lot of people waiting here. Yeah, a lot of people have suffered from the aftermath of the attack. People got their house ransacked, their belongings stolen. That's awful. It is. I think our van came here the other day asking for help, too. Poor man had to wait 4 hours to get proper compensation for the goods he got robbed during the panic. How could people do such things? I guess they're desperate. If I suddenly lose the tavern and have no place to stay or no way to take care of myself, I would eventually think of stealing, too. Would you, though? You seem too nice a person to be stealing, Cody. And who's to say some people are bad enough to take advantage of this situation, too? You're right. Now, Dave, you can go a few minutes without crying and get you some ice cream, okay?
Oh, Mama!
Okay! Hiya. You're right, I just tend to see the good in people. They must have their own reasons for doing this. Even then, that's not a good excuse for what they did. And all the... Hiya, that was pretty funny. And all these people sitting around, should we help them? How do we help them? I don't think we can do anything for them right now. Max probably would have done something. I would hand out free rations at the tavern for those in need, but I don't think people are starving just yet. I guess they're more worried about their money and belongings right now. Well, either way, we just have to do our thing for now. Let the other mercs handle these people's business. Sounds good. After a moment, you ended up at a large door with a sign on the side that read Gallant here, Guildmaster Sir Alaric. Come in! You know what? I'm changing up his voice. I'm going to change up his voice. I want to give him a Pops voice. You know, Pops from regular show. You can see the Guildmaster on the far side of the room, who proved to be quite a broad figure as he stood up from his desk. Good afternoon, sir. Dimitri! Why, how long has it been since we last spoke? Alaric welcomed Cody into quite a hug. The bear seemed reluctant at first, but he still complied with a smile. Well, how have you been? I'm holding up just fine, sir. And what of your wound? Healed up quite nicely, but I'm afraid the scars are to stay. Would you like me to find someone who can remove it? No, that won't be needed, sir. Oh? Are you certain? Yeah, maybe I prefer it this way. Serves as a good reminder of what I've done and been through. I see. Very well, then. Where are my manners? Come in, come in. Oh, and who might you be? I'm Dave, sir. It's an honor to meet you. One of our newest recruits, please. There's no need for formalities. I've heard quite a bit about you from Lady Spring, Dave. I hope the Gallanteer has been treating you well. Oh, shit. No, I'm not trying to do a lemon grab. I'm trying to do a Pops. From regular to just Pops. But if it's lemon grab, then I'm not going to complain. Just unacceptable! Lady Spring? You mean Elisa? So you know her by alias as well. Good. That'd make talking about her easier between us. Yes, sir. And the guild has been treating me well. I would have chosen Benson. I can't do a Benson impression. Shockingly enough, I'm able to do a Pops and, I guess, Lemon Grab impression. And I guess maybe a Princess Bubblegum impression. But I cannot do a Benson impression to save my life. Or Skips. Or Mordecai. Or Rigby. Kind of High Five Ghost. Not... I'm trying to... Not Muscle Man. Definitely not Muscle Man. Just... Woo! And the guild has been treating me well. I've been helping Cody out at the Honeysuckle Tavern and receiving training from him, too. Cody? Is that what you go by now, Dimitri? Yes. It's better just drop the old nicknames if that's okay. Very well. So, what brings you both here today? Well, Max told us to report our findings to you. I see. Make yourselves comfortable, then. As you both headed over to the guest table and sat down at the sofa, you took a quick look around the office. There were quite a few bookshelves, cabinets, and glass displays. Most of them were for what looked like his own book collections, documents, or decorative trinkets, jewelry, and keepsakes from people he'd met. Or at least you'd assume so, given the small notes with names and locations placed beneath each of them. There were also a lot of paintings adorning the walls. One of them did pique your interest the closer you looked. That must be Alaric, yep, and that tiger. Huh, they look really similar. Wait, is that? Ah, yes! You're looking at Alex's family! Alex? He looks pretty... different there. Indeed. The photo's taken quite a long time ago, when Alex initially enrolled into the academy and was put in the same class as his friends. Huh. You mean the same class as Cody, too? You looked over to the bear, who only seemed to keep his eyes away from the picture. As you briefly exchanged glances, you noticed his eyes didn't speak of sorrow, only regret. Yes, Alex was in the same class and now the same team as... Cody here! I'd like to ask about the painting, but I guess now isn't a good time. Oh well. So, what has your team discovered? Well, I won't pretend that I understand much of what was discussed. But from what the others have researched, there was nether traces inside the soil. The soil? Which soil? Around the park, I think. It had something to do with the fertilizers. At least that's what I said. Fertilizers? Why, I did ask for specialized fertilizers for our city. But what's the connection here? Aren't you the crying boy that Cody's been telling me about? Yeah! Good God! You know what, Cody? Let's have this one-on-one. Dave, between me and Cody, this is an A-B conversation. See your way out of it. What's the connection here? Hiya. After a bit of back and forth, we came to the theory that maybe they put the nether stuff inside the fertilizer. I see. That is indeed a possibility. I'd never consider it to be done that way. Anything else to report then? No, I think that's all for now. Wait, why did you order special fertilizers for the city? Ah, that. Well, you see, the nether plague has decimated much of the landscape throughout this continent. No matter where you go, you simply cannot grow crops that are safe for consumption. Hence, my remediation project began years ago. By importing plants with certain properties, we can slowly purify Crystal Coast soil so that our agriculture can resume. Yeah, phyto something, Alex said. Plants that can absorb minerals and crystallize them or something. I used to plant Yamatos once, and they all turned into solid balls of geode. You mustn't be familiar with the terminology, but I'm certain you've grasped the concept just as well as the others, Cody. But, something still puzzles me about this. Our scientists have already conducted regular tests to make sure the soil composition remains within bounds. I think Alex said something about it being spread out and adding up over time. And if I understand this, then with the amount of trees in the park, this really adds up. I see. I think I understand what Alex is getting at. However, what are the odds? Have I made a mistake? Lapse in my judgment? Alaric said to himself as he paced back and forth. Wait, where did I hear this from before? What about the Guardian Crystal? It should be okay, sir. Alex has been keeping an eye on it, running tests and making sure it's still fine. I see. That's one good news, at least. Very well. I shall inform the mercenaries on this matter, as well as conducting a thorough investigation on the personnel I've appointed to the remediation project. I guess you already know what to do next. Indeed. And, Cody. Huh? Yes, sir. And, why does it smell like piss in here? God damn it, Dave. God damn it, Dave. Go change. Okay. Alaric will do.
It's time to drink water.
I just want to personally thank you for coming here today. It's been a long time since we last spoke formally since those days. Please, Alaric, you don't have to make such a show out of it. I'm just a humble cook now, not one of your mercenaries. But why do you say so, Cody? Your uniform clearly speaks otherwise. Because, well, I admit I'm not really fit for the front line like I used to anymore. Max still reminds me of how rusty I can get while doing field duty. That's why I'm better off supporting the guild from my own kitchen. That's enough, Cody. Hang on, let me just... That's enough, Cody. Oh? Ha! Let's not kid ourselves here, shall we? Indeed, we've all been through so much amidst this unfortunate cataclysm, but you've also given quite a lot of yourself, you know. Huh? Me? Yes. You see, the people of the old continent still hold certain prejudices against outlanders, namely people of the far north. The guildmaster shot you a look as he said that last. And I pray that the more traditional members of our community haven't continued to give you or Dave much grief anymore. Oh, no, not anymore. At least after I've lost my, accent. And your family, how are they these days? Still in the motherland. They believed it was safer back there than here in Crystal Coast after all. But I haven't heard from them in a long time. I hope they're doing well. They've been on the road for most of their lives, unlike me who'd prefer to stay in one place. Haha, I'm sure they would eventually like to settle down somewhere quietly eventually. Like the monastery, for instance. That's where they wanted to live when they retire, yes. I hope they're still there when I can visit Svavodia again. As do I. But see, it is my understanding that you chose to stay here even though your parents believed you were safe back home. You had very little to yourself while having do a lot more to fit in better. Not to mention the scar that your team shared that day. Alaric shot you another furtive look as he said, I guess I was much better at fighting back then. You were a fierce warrior, yes, and now you're instead a very compassionate chef. Which I must admit is not a change of character I'd expected. But nevertheless, I am very pleased with who you are today, Cody. So try not to undervalue yourself, Pugnol. Wow, yes. Thank you, sir. Ah, shit, I hit my pop filter. You're welcome. I trust that you both won't disclose what we've discussed to the public. You are... Come in! Hey, did I come at a bad time? Oh, damn, I mean Cody. What are you doing here? We merely did a bit of catching up, if you will. Yeah, gotcha. Good afternoon, Master Alaric, sir. Good afternoon. What brings you two here today? We're here to check on Dave and report our recent findings, sir. I already did that, Max. Really? Indeed, he's explained a lot to me. It's quite a predicament we're facing. For that, I'd require your further diligence in the investigation, Maxwell. Understood, Master Alaric, sir. I will also need to speak privately with Tobias here. Oh, you have assignments for me, sir. Indeed. Truth are dismissed. Yes, sir. Ordina e prosperita. Ordina e prosperita. Ah, yes. Dave? Yes, sir? I am glad we finally meet in person. Had it been any other occasions, I would have held a more proper welcoming ceremony for new recruits, but alas. No, it's okay, sir. I understand the gravity of the situation. The guild has also provided much for me. I can't thank you enough, sir. I am pleased to hear. And Cody? Yes? Take care of yourself. That's in order. Alright. I mean, yes, sir. Good. Now if you'll excuse us. We'll be on our way. Alright, bye Max, Cody, Dave. Bye, bitch. After leaving Alaric's office, you headed back to the elevator with Max and Cody. Cody! Lord God, what did I do to deserve this fate? What ancient deity did I piss off in order to deserve this fate? Yes, Dave. Am I allowed to have ice cream now? What? No. But why? Because you went 15. The minimum was a few minutes of no crying. You went exactly 15 seconds. You went exactly 15 seconds without crying, and you pissed yourself. No, you don't get ice cream. Max? Huh? What's up? What gives? I reported to Alaric just like you asked me to. Did you really think I'll forget my way to his office, or I will chicken out? Hey now, I didn't mean any of that. I was just making sure the report is done properly is all. Look, I apologize if I said anything harsh, okay? I don't mean it. Alright. So, what do we do now? It's just about lunchtime. We should get something to eat. Then you two are free to do your thing for the day. Now that we've reported to Alaric, it's up to him to act as he sees fit. I guess so. And, well, some juicy buffalo steak would be real nice right now. Say, Cody, could we grab lunch at the tavern? Sure, but it won't be me cooking the food. That's fine. I'm curious to see how good this new cook of yours is. And so you followed the two to the tavern. You finally sat down after squeezing through the lunch rush queue at the entrance. Ashford was quick to swing by to take your orders, though he seemed to be so busy he couldn't even bother welcoming a welcome back to Cody. He didn't seem to mind, though. Max and Cody were having a small debate about how fresh the hunted meat and harvested produce would have to be to truly make a delectable meal. They sure are taking their time. Sorry, Dave, it's a lunch rush. You know how it is. I mean, being on the receiving end of it was brutal, but I guess... Furry visual novel games. Can we please go at least 5 streams without a goddamn sex joke? I mean, it would be nice. I feel like I'm not asking for much here, but like that. I know I keep saying it, but it doesn't get any less true. That would be god awful to say out of context. That would be god awful out of context. Just like, I mean, being on the receiving end of it was brutal, but I guess sitting here waiting for a meal is just as bad. That is horrifying. Like, we know the context, but just, I guess the comedy is too great. Should I call for Ash then? He'll probably swing by in a bit. I believe that won't be necessary, gents. The voice startled you as the person set 3 plates in front of you, which was quite impressive with how he managed to balance the extra plate on his sleeve. It wasn't the snow leopard, so it must be the new chef Cody kept mentioning. He was a canine, a German shepherd. The lilt in his tone didn't quite match with his decently large form, but a pair of glasses gave him that learned scholarly look. Fair enough. Tensai? You're delivering the food yourself? Ah, boss, good afternoon. And you two must be his friends. Afternoon to you, gents, as well. The German Shepherd gave a courtesy bow at Cody, then at you and Max. Well, I suppose I happened to see Ashford trying to juggle 5 orders in a row, so I decided to deliver the next one myself instead of waiting for him to get back. I see. Is something about it, boss? You sound taken aback. Nothing, just I wonder what's gone into him today. Our rush hours are usually this busy. But today he didn't even bother to stopping to say a simple hello to me. Oh, I think it's just a real hurry. You see, he came in quite late this morning and had a lot of work to catch up on since you're away. I wouldn't think too much of it if I were you, boss. Just try to enjoy your meal with your friends here. The chef gave Cody a knowing smile as he seemed rather relieved. Alright, I'll take your word for it. Thank you. And you must be the crying boy that Cody was telling me about. Hey, Tensai, is it? Yes, it's me. How may I be of service? Oh, you've already done us a service by bringing the food yourself. I just wanted to say that I've heard quite a bit about you through Cody, so I'm eager to see how good your cooking is compared to his. Well, I certainly hope that it'd shape up nicely to his much-deserved reputation. Ah, that's right. If you gents happen to swing by later for dinner, I'd love to sit down and have a chat. Sure, if these two are too busy for that, I'll be there to chat with you, Tensai. Oh, that'd be a real pleasure, boss. See you at dinner later, Ash. No duty to get back to the kitchen, so please excuse me. Bon appetit. With a shallow bow, the canine disappeared behind the crowd of patrons passing by before you knew it. What's up, Dave? Is something wrong? Oh, nah, this new chef guy you hired, Cody. He seems like a cool guy. Agreed. His demeanor is pretty nice. I can see why you'd leave the tavern to him and Ash, Cody. I guess so. I wasn't expecting much when I posted the employment notice the other day, but I guess I struck gold. Sure, but let's see if his cooking is the same, or he's just all talk. Alright, let's eat then. Cheers! And so you dug into the food, and almost immediately the 3 of you were rendered speechless. Out of curiosity, you agreed with Cody and Max to exchange a bite from each other's plate. You all have ordered 3 buffalo steaks, and they were of nearly identical quality. The familiar juiciness and smoky taste was there, the spices and seasoning was all Cody's signatures, and yet somehow the chef could elevate it further. Perhaps his technique was sharper, the timing was more precise, or maybe you were all too hungry so the steak tasted more amazing than it actually was. Regardless, Max was praising the chef non-stop. Cody was also delighted at first. Until you noticed his eyes lowering, and almost immediately you could see the sadness on his face. Max, now isn't the time. Max, now isn't the fucking time. Max's vocal praises weren't really helping either, but eventually Cody just started laughing and chuckling along with it, even though you could tell he wasn't in the best mood. After finishing the meal, Max parted ways to do his own investigations while you and Cody returned to the main lobby. What should I do now? You went to check the request board. Unfortunately, all the requests seem to have been taken at this hour. Oh, bummer. Ah, well, it happens. Don't think too much about it, Dave. There's always plenty of requests by tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I guess so. We can do something else then. Yeah. Gym or library? Yeah. You headed to the library. Cody followed you along. The library? You come here often, Dave? Not really. But I do try to learn as much as I can whenever I'm here. Okay, I'll go with you then. I might not be good with a lot of subjects, but cookbooks are pretty good to read. Here, I think I borrowed this one a while back. Cody reached for a book on the cuisine shelves. Arborea Cuisine Crash Course 101 is what the title says. Right! He briefly went through the most notable dishes in the book, sometimes going on mild tangents about how they should be prepared and little nuances about technique and ingredients prep, etc. You were more so interested in the various dishes of this world. Aside from some very different ingredients, a lot of them bore great similarities to the ones back in your world. Some of them even had the exact same names. From the savory placentos of Rhode Islands to the paella of Galliceo and the various pasta dishes of Polaria, not to mention the poutine that Cody loved to make so much. Hainan had quite a lot of staples. A lot of stir-fried rice and noodle dishes, sushi, sashimi, and other seafood dishes were well known around the frozen lake region. I've actually had sushi before. It's not my favorite thing in the world. I actually don't like sushi. Like, I'll eat it, but like, if I had multiple options, I probably would not go with sushi. There was this chuka soba dish Cody described that sounded just like ramen to you, but maybe it's just called differently in Hainan. Cody? Huh? All the dishes you talked about so far from other places around the world. What about the northern places? Northern places? I guess you mean the continent. This book could be pretty vast since those places are a bit further away from here. I also have never been to the Morgana Desert, even though it's technically south of Svabodia, if I remember correctly. It's weird. That's the best that I can describe it. It's weird. Like, sushi is just weird. I will say this, though. I will eat the rice. Correctly. From what I heard, though, the Oasis is most famous for its biryani. It's a type of mixed rice dish that's sort of half stir-fried and half stewed. It's a really exciting dish to make, but sadly most people here aren't too familiar with the different spices. Otherwise, I would have added it to the tavern's menu. Oh, they also have some really good desserts. Shrikand rose custard, I think. But from what I've seen, it's more like a yogurt of some sort. That's pretty cool. You know so much about other places' cuisines, Cody. I like fried fish. Like, if fish is, like, battered and fried, then yeah, I'll eat it. But I don't like much else fish. Like, in my school's cafeteria, if they're serving salmon or something, I'm just like, yeah, no. No, 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 ma'am, no ham, no turkey. No, 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 no. What about Svabodia? I mean, don't you guys have something you're famous for back there? Well, is something wrong? No, I'm just trying to think back to what we actually had back in Svabodia. It's been so long, I don't remember much. I do remember my parents talking about Zavkan Khabarovsk. That must be where they came from. We traveled a lot when I was little. We traveled a lot since I was little. I still don't really know why or what happened. We ate pretty much nothing but meat and veggie stew or sour beetroot soup for days. See, they say it was salmon, but I'm pretty sure, like, if it was not caught fresh, it was frozen, and the skull, it is not bougie at all. Fuck, part of me is even tempted to say that it's a trash pit. It's awful. It's awful. The dorms, they're old as hell. I'm not going into this. Just know that the dorm rooms are old as hell, and no aspect of that school would pass a health inspection. Now, I wouldn't count that as something we're known for, right? I guess not. Why don't you check the soup category, then? Soup? Sure, let me take a look. Cody clumsily flipped through the pages again and carefully read through the content this time. Oh, I never noticed. They actually mentioned borscht here. I think I heard that name somewhere before, but what is it? It's more or less the sour beetroot soup I mentioned, but it's definitely more delicious. We always had that whenever we visited the monastery or the shrine. Maybe it's the way they prepared it, using fresh produce from their own gardens, or maybe it's the sour cream that really lifted the flavors. But it felt like an upgraded version of the soup, that's for sure. That's really interesting. I hope I get to try that one day. If you'd like, I'll make that for you. It's been a while, though, so bear with me if I need a few tries to get it right again. That's fine. Alright, then. Hearing Cody talk so passionately about different cuisine gave you a newfound appreciation for cooking. You also felt smarter as a result. Ah, shit. To the gym! Pump up the jam, pump it up, while the feet are stomping. Strength training? I guess I know some max techniques. Really? Yeah, a lot of endurance and strength training routines do overlap. Actually, why don't I call Max? He should be better at this than me. No, that won't be needed. I want to train with you, Cody. Okay, then. I'll try my best. Let's get started. Cody showed you some lifting technique that he picked up from Max. It was quite intense having to pick up the heavy dumbbell while keeping balance with one foot. Afterwards, he took a quick break. And there you have it. That's how you build your muscles. Huh, alright, I'll make a mental note of that. If you do this consistently every day, you can end up more muscular than Max. Can I ask a question, though? What is it? Why does Max use a bow or a crossbow, whatever his weapon was? Well, he's our leader. I guess it makes sense that he'd keep some distance to better assess the battlefield. And it's not easy to wield a crossbow like it looks. It takes some serious elbow strength to pull and hold down the strings, and you can't be clumsy while reloading. Huh, I see. You feel stronger now. Strong. Endurance. Endurance training. You've come to the right person for this. Wait, Cody, I'm not You were pulled away for a typical endurance routine, which mostly consisted of you trying to shrug off or deflect hits from Cody while stationary. Alright, that should do. You did well, Dave. Did I? Both my arms feel so numb. You sure don't pull any punches, huh? Oops, sorry, I keep forgetting that you're still recovering, Dave. It's alright, I'll be fine. You really are pretty strong, Cody. Yeah, I guess we Svabodians are built different. We could withstand hard weathers and harsh conditions, he said, beaming with pride. So you like things hard and... Second time, same character. God damn it. Damn it. Just damn it. Damn it, Dave. So, you like things hard and harsh? Wait, that came out wrong! I'm not supposed to be Ray. Sure. So, what's it like in Svabodia, actually? Well, for one, it's really cold back there. The terrain is nothing but snow and mountains all around. Most of us are used to harsh weather, but we could only stay in the settlement we were born in. Only people who are trained to navigate the blizzards can venture out into another settlement. Such as who? It's been a while, let me think. Okoronsi, Straniki, Zveriachi, what's the word again? Ah, right, guardsmen, pilgrims, and scavengers. These people can come and go freely no matter the weather situation. Oh! Guardsmen, huh? Were you one of them, Cody? That sounded like something made for you. Yeah, thanks, Dave, but no, I never qualified the Okoronsi trials. There's trials for that? Man! But what happened if you are qualified? Would you stay in Svabodia then? I guess I would have. Maybe I would stay in Olgograd and work for Father Grigori at the monastery. Why did Pope Gregory come to mind? Fucking music history. I'm not going to go into that. I already went on a whole ass info dump about it in the Discord server a couple days ago. I do not want to go into another one. I remember my parents talking about the Hrivna Shrine all the time. Maybe I'd have worked there instead. Life must be very different over there. Indeed, Svabodia is harsher all year round, but things around there are a lot calmer than here. I guess I wouldn't have liked a quiet life yet. I'm still so used to putting myself on the forefront for others. You're pretty awesome, Cody. Thank you. You feel more durable now. Back to the gym for agility. Agility? I don't know, Dave. That's not my strong suit. Maybe we should get Rye to help with this instead. Nah, there's no need for that, Cody. I'm sure you'll do fine. I wanted to train with you either way. And besides, Ray might be busy with stuff right now. I guess not. Alright, I can show you some techniques Rye had, but I won't be able to demonstrate it as well as him. That's fine. Alright, here goes nothing, I guess. Cody showed you a few footwork techniques, which admittedly did more harm than good in the obstacle course, but it somehow gave you a sense of rhythm to dodge an unexpected attack even while distracted. Woo! Cody? Yeah? How are you so damn nimble? Didn't you say this isn't your strong suit? Yeah, you don't have to flatter me. I know that if I wasn't this big, my footwork would have made me knocked over by someone's attack. But still, thanks, Dave. I guess I still had it in me after all. I'd say you still definitely got it. You feel more agile now. Well, that's all I can do here for now. Probably should check my phone and see how the others are doing. Request reminder, no pending quest available. Crystal Courier, 0 messages. Private broadcast, Max. Dave? Yeah? You need something? No, I just wanted to know how you were doing. Well, we just met not long ago, but I'm doing fine. Listen, we'll talk later, alright? I have things to tend to right now. Okay, stay safe, Max. You too, Dave. Alex.
Oh, Dave, good morning. You seem to be doing alright.
Yeah, Alex? Thanks for taking care of me while I was out cold.
Don't mention it, plus I got some good data out of it, so it's not like I didn't benefit from it myself.
Well, that's great.
Indeed. Hey, first and don't start the procedure without me moderating it! Look, Dave, I'm a bit busy right now, so I'm gonna hang up, okay?
Okay, talk to you later. Damn. He hung up already. Dave, what's up? You need something? Nothing. I just wanted to say hi. I know you missed me, but from the sounds of it, you're doing pretty fine yourself. Kinda busy right now, though, so catch you later, yeah? Okay, talk to you later, Ray. See ya. Hello? Dave, are you calling me again? Yeah, what's up? I guess I kinda get it now. Is it some sort of custom from your world? What do you mean, like calling each other even while you're in person? Nah, not really. Oh, I guess not. Are you still feeling dizzy then? Nah, I'm fine. You don't have to look so serious, Cody. I'm just messing with you. Oh, alright then. I thought it might have been something else. Let's get going then. No, I only did 1 library and 3 gym. To the world map. Where to first? Ba 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 ba. I think we'll be good. Plus, I don't think we actually can go back. The beach! Ah! La beach. You've arrived at the beach. Unlike the other days, there was barely anybody at the beach this time. Except for maybe a few people taking a stroll or resting here and here. After walking around for a bit, you noticed a shark coming towards you.
Oh, hey, Dave, how have you been?
Hey, Finn, I'm good, thanks.
And you're Cody, right? Ray told me plenty about you.
Ah, really? Hopefully it wasn't anything bad.
Haha, don't worry, I only heard good things about you. So you two are traveling together?
I guess you could say that. I've been helping Cody out at his tavern.
Ah, okay. I forgot that Cody owned a tavern. I should spare some time to grab a bite there, but I haven't been able to lately.
That's a shame. You really should go there. The food is really good.
Yeah, Ray said the same, so all the more reason to pay her to visit then.
Oh, you guys, it's nothing impressive, really. But you're welcome to have a meal at my tavern anytime, Finn.
How can I say no to that? So what brings you to here, actually?
Well, we've been out and about asking about the recent incident. Have you seen anything suspicious?
Suspicious? No, Whatever, we barely get any visitors these days.
Oh, I see.
Any news from HQ as well?
Nothing much either. Others at the guild are still dealing with the aftermath.
So everyone's just doing their own thing. Gotcha. Well, if there's nothing else urgent, I should get back to my patrol.
Alright, see you, Finn. Goodbye.
You both take care now.
And so the shark slowly jogged away to the other side of the beach. We should get going, Dave. Alright. Seems like the beach is clear. Better check out on the others. Where to now? Doing a little dance. Just do a little dance. Ah! Okay. I guess we'll go to the docks. We'll go to the giant crystal next. You haven't visited the other places yet. Proceeding will skip those places. Oh, no. Then no. Looks like you're done here. Better check out on the others. Alright, to the giant fucking crystal. Cody, how many people did you tell that I cry? Hey, look at that, a giant crystal. You headed to the Vitrum Park with Cody. It's quiet here today. You glanced around as Cody stopped by the beach. You've walked around the outer park ring for a while, but you recall running into one or two people along the way. Yeah, I wonder what happened. I was expecting to see a lot of mercenaries around like yesterday. Maybe they got called back by Alaric. Could be. We probably should leave. Max might still be around, so he's got this place covered. Okay. What is it? Well, what do you think happened to Max? He seemed a bit on edge today. He is? I don't think I noticed. You saw how pushy he was earlier today. I guess that's true now that you mention it. I don't know, maybe he's frustrated that he could have done better with his investigation. He's proud of his keen sense of smell. So the fact that it took Alex's gadget thing to sniff out the nether stuff, that must have been hard for him to take. Yeah, I hope he can recover from that. I don't like him being pushy, but we need him to help us figure things out. Yeah, I think you'll manage. I know that feeling of worthlessness. You always feel like you could have done something more. You alright, Cody? I'm okay. It's just not a good feeling to have. Let's get going. Alright. Looks like you're done here. Better check out on the others. Alright, so we can't go to the docks yet. So, marketplace, cave, or needle. You headed to the market district with Cody. You both returned to the original spot after going for a few rounds around the place. You couldn't find anything or anyone to talk to. The place was definitely a lot less crowded than the other day. I hope everybody found their way through this predicament. They'll find a way. If a guy like Arvan hasn't given up yet, then we shouldn't give up on these people either. I guess so. Guess there's nothing else we could do other than get to the bottom of this as soon as possible. I agree. And as much as I want to help them, I don't think I can do anything meaningful other than just keep supporting them. Buying from them, trying to give them a reason to keep their business going. No, I think that's already quite meaningful, Cody. Like you said, you try to help them keep their business going. That's basically how the economy flows, right? Just you buying from them is helping them more than enough. I guess you have a point. Ah, well, no point in dwelling on that. Let's go, Dave. Okay. Seems there's nothing more that you can do here. Better check out on the others. Alright, cave or needle? To the cave! You headed to the old mines with Cody. You could still see the 2 guards from yesterday there. Good day. Son Bone Crusher and his companion. Oh, okay. Welcome back, lads. What brings you here today? Just here to check on things, guys. How are you 2 holding up? Well, couldn't be better, sire. Thanks to your help, we were able to catch up on some rest for the night. Indeed, and your generous donation was a godsend, sir. Really helped us reach the rations quota without having to fetch supplies elsewhere. Ha, it's nothing, fellas. If you need anything else, you can contact the tavern. Will do, sir. Thank you again for your service. Thank you. Both the guards straightened up in unison and saluted Cody, who could only chuckle in a rather flustered manner. Let's go, Dave. Looks like they're fine for now. Okay. Seems that you're done here. Better check out on the others. I guess we're going to the docks. Headed to the harbor with Cody. Wasn't a whole lot going on here. It was a little bit more crowded than the park or the market district, at least. Followed Cody around as you asked passersby, merchants, and sailors whether they saw anything suspicious, but everybody got nothing. It was just business as usual, it'd seem. Eventually, Cody took you to the seaside restaurant for a meal as you wound down. Man, it's a shame that we didn't find anything here either. Yeah, but don't dwell on that for now. You gotta try their truant fish sandwiches. It's quite the best seller here. Oh? What's so special about it? I think it's their own blend of secret sauces. I tried recreating it based on taste before, but I couldn't really get it right. Oh, here they come. Waiter placed 2 plates of sandwiches in front of you before leaving. Oh, it smells wonderful! I know, right? What do you think, Dave? Hold on. Computer froze. Yeah, my computer froze, so it's good now. Well, the fried bread and fish looks really nice. He held a slice up to briefly inspect it. I really like how they breaded the fish, too. Looks really yummy. I can't argue to that. The smell of fresh food always gets me going. Alright, let's dig in while it's hot. Well, here I go. You closed your eyes and took a good bite. Almost immediately, you were greeted with a burst of flavors as the delightful sensation permeated through your mouth. The fatty but juicy fish, the crunchy texture of the breading that was fried just right, and the buttery taste of the toasted sandwich bread. And finally, a sweet and slightly sour secret sauce that results in a refreshing aftertaste. And you couldn't help wanting another bite right after. Whoa, this is so good, Cody. Yes, know what I mean about the secret sauce, right? Really helps binding everything together into a harmony of flavors. I think I understand now. I'm this close to figuring out what this sauce might be. That'd be awesome. I hope you can figure it out. Then you can make your own sandwich out of this. Then you could eat and sell as many of these as you want at the tavern. Right. He suddenly placed a half-bitten sandwich slice back down. His face drooped. Huh, Cody? Did I say something wrong? Oh, no, it's, just... He let out a deep sigh before looking you in the eyes. If I do that, isn't it the same as stealing from this restaurant? The chef or whoever came up with this recipe must have worked so hard to get it to this. And here I am, just going in and stealing it away. Maybe it'll be fine if my customers don't like my version of the sandwich, but if they do, and I start selling more than these people, wouldn't that just make me a bad person? Is that why you felt bad when Tensai served some really good buffet steak? So you noticed. I will be honest with you, Dave. The reason why I was afraid of finding a replacement chef for the tavern is that you don't want to be replaced. Yeah, if they do better than me, then what does that make me? I spent a long time trying to get better at cooking, Dave. It's what I'm known for, and probably the only thing I'm good at, and then people could praise me for. Without that, I'm nothing. Here I am trying to be a better chef, and at the same time, I'm just stealing someone else's recipe. So tell me, Dave, am I a bad person? Hang on, I'm going to save real quick. If the first option gives us corruption, then yeah. What are you talking about, Cody? You're fine. I think that's a normal thing to do. Too. Normal? Yeah. What you described as competition, right? Business owners have to constantly up their game to be able to reel more customers in. Which just sounds like a perfectly normal business tactic to me. Is that so? But it still feels wrong if what I do would make them go out of business if it comes to that. Yeah, I know what you mean. I remember a lot of local neighborhood restaurants back in my world going out of business because a new chain brand just swooped in and took all the customers away. Chain brand? Oh, how do I put this? Do you guys have any well-known restaurant or food brand around here? Not any that I can think of. Unless you mean food from different regions, then I guess I can understand what you mean. Yeah, let's just go with that. The point is, I think it's normal for a restaurant to close down if business is failing. But we aren't at that point yet, right? I mean, the honeysuckle must be really popular in the city, and people don't stop dining at these different places elsewhere. Okay, I think I understand what you mean. Yeah, so you're fine, really. And the fact that you also worry about other people's business means you're just the opposite of a bad person, Cody. You're just that compassionate. Thank you, Dave. You're too kind. But I still feel like I don't deserve good things because I'm still not worthy enough. I've been cooking for a long time, Dave, but I will admit that I still don't know what I'm doing sometimes. I think I can kind of see the problem here. What do you mean? When was the last time you ate something other than your own recipe? You mean now? Now, let me rephrase that. When was the last time you ate someone else's buffalo steak instead of the one you always cooked? Oh. Not a long time, I think. I spent a long time trying to improve my technique on cooking steaks. Then there we have it. Your tongue is just so used to the taste of your recipe that when you taste someone else's, it shocks you this much. But don't take that as a bad thing, Cody. I think it's a nice opportunity, too. Opportunity? But how? I mean, you agree that ten-sized steak tasted really good, but do you know exactly what makes it that way? I ask that because I'm genuinely curious, too. Let me think. I guess he might have basted the steaks more thoroughly and let it rest for a few minutes before serving it to us. But maybe he added something to the garlic butter mix. There's a very slight hint of acidity. Maybe lime juice? I've never seen anyone cook steak like that. See? You know a lot more about cooking than I do, and you can already think of something. I wouldn't be able to figure anything out for years, even if I tried to recreate a steak. I see. Sorry, Dave. It will take me some time to process what we talked about. But thank you. You're welcome, Cody. Like I said, you're fine. Don't worry so much. I'll try not to. Well, let's finish up so we can get back in time for dinner. I want to try the steak again and see if I can figure out the differences so I can improve my recipe even more. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't think that Dave's crying. Nice, that's the spirit, Cody. Cody love +1. After finishing up the meal, you both rested for a bit before leaving the restaurant. Better go back to the guild then. You followed Cody back to the tavern as soon as you made it back to the guild. You could see Max and Toby at one of the back tables as you walked in. Good evening, guys. Cody, Dave, welcome back. Managed to find anything today? I don't think so. Nobody around here knew anything more than what we do anyway. I see. But still, come, have dinner with us. Okay. Max, I thought this was just dinner time just for us. Hey, don't be like that, Toby. The more the merrier, right? Alright. Grab some chairs then, you two. As soon as you sat down, Ashford was quick to swing by to take your orders. Sir, welcome back. Ash. I apologize for not noticing you this afternoon, sir. I was terribly busy, but still, that was no excuse to even greet you properly. Please accept my sincerest apology. The snow leopard bowed before Cody, who only ended up rather flustered. Alright, Ash, no need to make a scene, it's fine. As you say, sir. So, what would you gentlemen like for dinner? Well, is everyone fine with buffalo steak again for dinner? It'll be my treat. Ooh, sounds good. More steak for dinner, you say? Alright. Sure, I'm down. Whatever Max is having, I'll have it. Alright then, 4 buffalo steaks, Ash. Coming right up. So, Max, you won't believe what I found today. Yeah? What did you find? The farm. Oh, are you absolutely sure, Toby? Yep, it must be the one. Has to be. And what of the farmers? Are they around? Sadly, no. A hurricane swept through and destroyed all the crops. How unfortunate. And the cattle. Were they around as well? No such luck, but we did manage to unearth a single Yamato. Oh, how much? A fistful? Just a single piece, but a very juicy one. Oh, how nice. That will season our stew nicely. You betcha the spice merchants will love what we found. Good. Make use of every bit of it. Squeeze it dry if you have to. Of course. Waste not, want not is our motto, after all. Cody? Yeah, Dave? You have any idea what they're talking about here? I'm having trouble keeping up, too. The snow leopard... The snow leopard happened to swing by with 4 plates of buffalo steak. This time he didn't say much, just gave you all a shallow bow as he returned to the kitchen. You guys good? Yeah, let's eat. You guys can keep going over dinner. Sure. So, anyways... As you chowed down the food, Cody slowly explained to you that Max and Toby were talking in codes. He doesn't quite understand what cipher they're using, but he can still somewhat get the gist of their exchange so far. Toby had just finished his reconnaissance of the suspected areas of nether smuggling, and now is relaying his findings to Max. Apparently he and a few other operatives were meant to set up an ambush by that area, but someone must have tipped the suspects off. Any people previously present on the scene quickly slipped away, leaving their fertilizer facilities nothing more than a ghost town. Despite that, Toby's team must have found more clues leading to these smugglers' main base of operation. I see. Anything else? Nope, that's pretty much all she wrote. Alright, best be about it then. Okay, it's getting late. I should take Dave back to his room. Then I can join you guys here. Okay, good night, Dave. See ya. Bye, guys. And so Cody escorted you back to the dorms, though on the way back you couldn't shake off the feeling of being watched. You let out a deep sigh as you arrived at your room. Well, that was something. Yeah, did you get what I talked about at least? I think so. It was hard to follow, but I can kinda get the gist. That's good at least. Uh-huh. Well, thank you for today, Cody. It was quite fun and interesting. Haha, you think so? Well, that's good to hear. Sleep well, Dave. See you tomorrow. Good night, Cody. With a sigh, you went to clean up and went straight to bed. As you lie down and tried to sleep, you couldn't help but thinking about Cody. But thinking about it probably won't get anything done. Oh well. Just waiting for the ad to play. Nah, I'm waiting for the ad to play. We're just gonna finish his... I gotta check something before. You closed your eyes and tried to get comfortable. You eventually managed to drift to sleep after a while. You laid back down in bed, thinking about the dream and what went on with Cody from yesterday. It's still pretty early in the morning, you muttered after glancing at the clock. It was barely 4:30 a.m. I should probably check on the tavern. And so you got ready for the day, then headed to the honeysuckle. Usually the bear would already be up at this hour, getting ready to prep the place for morning service. Though as soon as you got there was no one to be seen. Huh. That's weird. Usually Cody's already here by now. Cody? No response, only your own voice echoing across the place. It was a little too quiet for your comfort. Concerned, you decided to head into the kitchen. From a cursory glance, nothing seemed to be out of place. The pantry boxes were stacked neatly, all the equipment and utensils were cleaned and hung in their respective racks. Oh, huh. After a bit of a head scratch, you noticed a large wooden door close to the cold storage. That must be his room. Well, I don't think he'd be anywhere else at this hour. I'm going to censor. I'm just going to hide the entire goddamn window. That must be his room. Well, don't think he'd be anywhere else at this hour. He hesitated for a moment before knocking on it. Hello, Cody? As you heard a slight groan coming from the other side, you felt quite relieved, as things could have been serious if he'd gone missing at this hour. Who's there? It's me, Dave. You're still in bed right now? Yes, just give me a minute. You jumped back from the door as something big crashed against the floor on the other side. Oh god, are you alright, Cody? Yep, I just, slipped is all. I'll get your crap together, alright. You hear Cody's labored footsteps as he stumbled his way to the door. After a minute or two, he managed to get the door unlocked. Oh no. Well, he's wearing pants. Hey, Dave! He took a good look at the bear as he groggily mustered a greeting. Oh. Are you okay, Cody? You don't look too good. I couldn't be better, Dave. You look drunk. Did you start drinking last night or something? Drinking? Yes, I guess I might have had a bottle or two. But no, I didn't start last night. I've always done that in the past. The past? Yes. The past. Sometimes things just have to be left in the past. Huh? What are you talking about? Nah, it's nothing. Hey, even if I felt useless, he stuck to me instead of that friggin' hotshot Max. Or should I say, cold shot, huh? Huh? Cody. Here, let's just sit down first, okay? Sure, not like I got places to be anyway. He quickly led Cody to the kitchen stools near the counters, who seemed a little more awake than earlier, just still very disoriented and disheveled. Short. What am I even doing with my life? No matter what the hell I do, I don't even do it right. I don't get why you stay with me, huh, Dave? Oh no. Cody, stop saying things like that. I'm sure you've tried your best. That's the most important thing. Try my best. Journey. My best is never enough. I have been a failure all my life, Dave. Could have just gone back to Svabodia with my parents, but I stayed for another year because I'm just that dumb. Probably wouldn't have been here if not for them, and I, failed them also. Cody. Listen, sometimes life's more than just about what you've achieved. I'm sure a lot of us still see you as a very kind, considerate, and reliable person. And running a restaurant is not easy. You clearly have to be a tough guy to be able to keep things afloat for this long. No, you're being so kind, Dave. It must be so disappointing to see me like this, huh? No, quite the contrary. Guess I didn't expect to ever see you drunk, but hey. This helps me seeing you for who you are, and that's never a bad thing. Oh. So don't worry too much, alright? Everything will be fine. You sat for a moment, letting the silence sink in for a bit. Well, should we get started for the morning, Cody? Cody? As you looked to the bear, you realized she was leaning against the counter, shoulders slouched, already fast asleep. Oh. Damn it, should I wake him up? Honey, sweet nectar, mix it. Huh? Mint cream, something bitter. Dust, Dusconally, mix it. He's talking nonsense again, isn't he? But something tells me he's hinting at something. Man, I should just wake him up. He went to fetch a bowl of water and splashed it on Cody's face. Whoa! What? Dave? When did you get in here? Just came here earlier to check on you. Ow, my head. What time is it? I hope I didn't oversleep till noon. It's still just 5 in the morning, but don't worry. Maybe a little later than usual morning prep, but yeah. But, you've been drinking last night, haven't you? Yep, I haven't drank that much in a while. Ugh. Need me to make something to help with your hangover? Sure, I could do that right now. Thanks, Dave. Alright, be right back. Alright, I think I used to read somewhere that you need strong taste to counter hangover. I could just chug all of them into a mix. But that's probably not the way to go. You quickly headed to the pantry and gathered ingredients you think could help with Cody's hangover. Alright, let's see what options I have. Um, mm, you know what? Time to just honey, sweet nectar, mint, cream, something bitter, dust, cannoli, mix it. Alright, so I need honey, shit. Mint. I need honey and mint. Hang on. You know what? I'm just gonna... Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna do it this way. Honey, sweet nectar, mint, cream, something bitter, Dosconally, mix it. Alrighty, and now we're here. Okay, so I took pictures of that. Alright, so we need honey, mint, cream, and something bitter. What is bitter? Honey, sweet nectar, milk, cream. Quit crying, Dave. What is bitter? Coffee's bitter. Coffee is bitter. And what is Dosconally? Mix it. Will it blend? You've made special tonic. Yay. Made you quite a special tonic for that special bear. Hope this works. He poured the tonic into a mug and passed it to Cody, who took several hearty sips of it, only to stop midway. So, how is it? Huh. Whoa. What? This really hits the spot. Woo! The bear suddenly shot up, beaming with energy. You okay, Cody? Yep, this is great. Took a few more sips, trying to take it in and savor the taste. It's soft, sweet, creamy, yet fragrant, and has just enough kick to wake me up. We'll just put in this, Dave. Pretty sure I put coffee, cream, honey, and a bit of mint. Damn, that's quite the balanced mix. I'd better note that down for a beverage idea. Yeah, I'm glad you like it that much. But how are you feeling, Cody? Pretty good. Whatever that hazy feeling was from earlier is gone as good. I should get ready for the day. No time to waste. Alright. And so the bear excused himself back to his room. After a moment, he emerged properly dressed, full of energy. You both started doing the morning prep right away, though just to be safe, you advised Cody against doing any knife work for now, which he reluctantly obliged. After working on the ingredients for a while, you heard a knock on the kitchen's back door. At first, you assumed it was either Ashford or Tensai, but neither of them would have had to knock at all. Come in. Max? Dave, Cody, good morning. Good morning, Max. What brings you here early this morning? Well, I've just received new directives from the Guildmaster. He'd like every personnel to rendezvous at the main lobby in less than an hour. That's pretty soon. Is it something urgent? Possibly. We're to expect a special visitor to Crystal Coast. He'll brief everyone formally when we get there. Right. In that case, would you two like some breakfast here before we go? You and Max exchange a confused look before looking to Cody again. Well, I can see you both are working right now. I can just take a seat out front as a normal customer. No, you should stay here and eat with us. And insist. Yeah, we'll end off soon. Well, how can I say no to that? Thanks in advance, Cody. I'll pay you back in kind. Alright. You two wash your hands. And then grab a seat by the counter. I'll prepare your usuals. Wait, usuals? That means buffalo steak for breakfast. Whoa, isn't that a bit heavy in the morning? Maybe for you, Dave, but for Mercs, that's like a good pick-me-up in the morning. I see. I can't wait. And so you and Max sat and waited with bated breath. It took Cody but minutes working at the stations before he'd already began plating 2 medium-rare buffalo steaks. Cody also made himself a grilled cheese sandwich, which only took roughly a few minutes more than the steaks as he joined you at the counter soon after. As soon as you all finished eating, Ashford arrived at the kitchen, followed suit by Tensai mere minutes later. Cody took a few minutes to instruct the two on the special menu for the day, as well as a few other things to keep an eye out for, before leaving the tavern with you and Max. We're going to leave off here tonight. Yeah, we're going to leave off here tonight, but I want to check something first. Okay, so we already read all this. Hang on, I'm kind of curious about something. So I'm going to do that real quick. Yeah, if we already did all that. Yeah, if we already did all this. It's all just the same. Should we just do it all tonight? Yeah, should we just do it all tonight? Because it's... Alright. Well. We'll leave the rest for tomorrow. Anyways. Stay safe. Have a good night. Oh, wait, I keep forgetting. I gotta fix that. And I will see you all tomorrow.